What's up, guys? Lone Noob here. Giving you some commentary on Battlefield 3. So anyway, this is me playing close quarters, and essentially this is me raping the butt, or te butt as the internet kids like to call it, or the sphincter as doctor types like to call it, or your fucking anus as angry Russians with bad accents like to call it. Of many small school children in close quarters in Battlefield 3, which I have found I am really fucking good at for some reason. Like, if you watch any other YouTube sensations, like, who are my favorites? The Candyman, Banana Pastry Boy, the Wandering Minstrel is a really entertaining dude. Mr. Tic Tac 999999999. I think that's 9 nines. Pleasure Seeker 54. Look at me on a blimp. Supercalifutchun. And Mr. Zhao Ling Ting, which actually his name is Chinese. All those guys are fantastic YouTube commentators, some of the best. But if you watch some of those, you'll notice that they're not as good at close quarters as I am, because I am a true fucking professional standard setting up the fucking AC-130 cow-licking dick fucker in this game. Now, what is special about this clip, you might ask? What is going on here? You might say to me, noob, can I call you noob? And I'll say, no, dude, that's really fucking weird. If you found me in real life, don't call me by my stage name. That's like going up to fucking Cher and saying, hey, Lindsay. It's like, what the fuck? So anyway, you'll say to me, hey, Steven, and I'll say, my name's not Steven. You'll say, anyway, Steven, what's so cool about this gameplay clip that I should watch it? Well, here's an idea. Here's a revelation. Here is a, if I can put it bluntly, mind-blowing thing. It's 2 parts. 2 fucking parts. What does that mean? What does that imply? If we look at the sales chart for last year, it will imply that there is an actual second part to the gameplay. Why would I do that? Why? Why? Actually, I only did it because the gameplay was way too long. Seriously, this match lasted fucking 20 minutes. So I figured that, you know, to make things easier on everyone else, and because I love you guys, and just cause, I'd split it up into 2 separate 10-minute videos, and I'm going to release them. Why? I'm trying to release more videos, so, I mean, you know, no one's going to sit down and watch a fucking 20-minute commentary. It's like fucking short bursts. Like, okay, have you ever had an orgasm, and as soon as you were halfway through, you thought to yourself, this would be the worst experience of my life if this were to go on forever? Seriously. Think about it. In the moment, in the little introspector moment, you're going to say to yourself, boy, oh boy, this is a mighty pleasurable experience. But think about it. When you're going to go back to work and you're just like coming in your pants, I don't think anyone's going to appreciate that when you're trying to assemble the roast beef sandwiches at Arby's. By the way, I know you work at Arby's because not a single person watching this video is successful in any way. Prove me wrong. And if you do prove me wrong, then you won't be successful because you'll be doing so to win an internet argument. Who's the retard now? And see, the doctor said I was because my IQ is 19. But bam, looks like numbers don't matter anything, rocket scientists. If that is your real name. Anyway, back to whodunit. If you're playing a game of Clue, by the way, I'm going to use my psychic abilities here. It was Colonel Mustard. Why? Because I can't trust a condiment. Fuck them. Anyway, back to the gameplay. I am just fucking destroying some kids with, at first, the Scar H, which I think stands for Henry, and then the G36C. I won't lie, the G36C is my favorite gun of all time. If it's in any game, I tend to use it. I fucking love it. It's sexy, it's harder than my nipples, and overall, it just looks right from the best of angles. It's kind of like a newly adopted stepson from Korea. There's nothing wrong about him until you find out he swindled your purse. Then, I switched to the MTAR. Why? Because I want to go for the fucking assignments, and apparently I need to get like 12,000 MTAR kills, give or take 1,100, to actually unlock, you know, some stupid shit. Anyway, I'm going around shooting people with my blasty weapon, and you're sitting in your chair without pants wondering when your wife's gonna sew you a new pair. And let's get down to fucking business, shall we? What I want to talk about, what I want to mention, what I want to bring up in conversation, intellectual debate, and possibly philosophical argument is that some words are funny when said and others are just not funny yet without context. What does this mean? Well, if you ever go to college... Sorry, college is funny. If you ever go to high school, or rather middle school, or primary school, but fuck elementary school, because that was nothing but bullies, you'll understand that there are certain words you can say in any fucking context, no matter what the situation, even if it's at a funeral, with someone who died, who was close to you in the family, lying in a casket, and suddenly their pants fell off and they're naked and everyone's embarrassed. You can still say certain words and they'll be funny. It's fucking true. You want an example? Mayonnaise. Woo! Excuse me. That is a funny word. 10 out of 10. Also, excuse me. Sphincter. Alright. Sorry. Yeah, I mean, there's certain words. Now, don't get me wrong. Don't mistake me. Don't go changing to try to please me. Excuse me. Now, there are certain words that can be funny in context. For example, baloney. See how that's not funny? Like, if someone came up to you on the street and said, baloney! What would you do? You'd probably just be like, sir, I don't have any bologna. Please leave me alone. But if you're making a sandwich and I come up to you and say, do you want some bologna on that? That's fucking funny. That's fucking hilarious. That is the funniest shit I've ever seen since Anne Frank. That's not funny. Yeah, it is. Anyway, Anne Frank hide and seek. Anyway. Wait, no, actually, let's drop the Anne Frank for a minute here. Because there's a fucking winner. What is her name? What is that kid whose mother killed her and put her in a bag? I don't know. I don't remember. It doesn't matter. On a scale from 1 to John Wayne Gacy, how much do you love children? So, anyway. Okay. Now, back to business. There are some words that just aren't funny. Now, a lot of you are going to say things like abortion, or Holocaust, or Clint Eastwood, or popsicles, because you're fucking stupid. Those words are not only hilarious, but encouraged. In fact, I want my son's first fucking words to be, Hitler was right. Anyway. One word that stands out in my mind, and I'm actually getting angry just thinking about it. It's actually 2 words, but put together it makes 1 word. I think you can hyphenate it, and it's not cheating, Steven. 1 word. Creamed corn. Has anyone ever, in the history of fucking Zanzibar, which I think is only like 100 years old, ever thought the word creamed corn was funny? Seriously? Anyone? Anyone at all? Anyone? Alright. Let's get some prefixes out of the way here. If you're a creamed corn farmer, you're gonna find it funny. Why? Because you work with creamed corn all day. By the way, that's a good question. Fuck this whole topic. This is stupid. Here's a real good question. How is creamed corn grown? Like, do they grow it as mush? Or do they just, like, grow regular corn and then, like, stamp on it? What? How? That's hello in Indian. Anyway. Now... I'm sorry. I was just, I was just thinking of mayonnaise again. Okay. Anyway, this video's winding down. And it's going to be to be continued, because there's more sexual fucking chocolate gameplay coming up. Where I actually... Oh, that's me shooting the guy to the Battlefield theme. I probably should have shut up. But if you pay attention, that's me going da-da-da-da-da-da, because I was just raping so hard. I just didn't even care. So, if you've been paying attention to the video at any point, and don't worry, there will be a synopsis afterwards in case you haven't, you'll notice that I am just fucking molesting the 7-year-old here. I'm like an old man in a bathhouse here. Everyone's gonna see my balls even if they don't want to. So, here's the question. Do you think, in part 2, with a cliffhanger, bum bum bum, I'll continue this kill streak? Do you think I get killed? What do you think's gonna happen? It's like a survey. Imagine this is for Family Feud, and whatever you say is gonna be the #1 answer on the board. Let me know. I've gotta go and teach a blind girl to read. I'll see you later.